Martin Luther King Jr. was an important leader who was vital to the civil rights movement. Here we see the March on Washington, where Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. This speech was an important part of the civil rights movement. The speech speaks of a brighter future in which blacks and whites can live together peacefully as equals. After giving his famous speech, Martin Luther King Jr. was given the Nobel Peace Prize for his work towards ending segregation and racism through peaceful actions. Tragically, 4 years later, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4, 1968, in his hotel in Memphis, Tennessee.
On April 4th, 1968, Dr. King stepped out onto the balcony of his motel room in Memphis, where he had been meeting with Ralph Abernathy, Jesse Jackson, and others. From across the way, a single shot was fired. Martin Luther King fell dead, murdered at the age of 39. James Earl Ray was convicted of the murder of Martin Luther King. King was a man with extraordinary gifts. A dreamer with a vision of equality he shared so generously for the good of humanity. A hero of magnificent courage, eloquence, and inspiration. A father of 4 young children, a leader with a lifetime of yet untapped potential.
We will be the participants in a great building process that will make America a new nation. We will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. This is our challenge. This is the way we must grapple with this dilemma. We will be a great people. Let us have faith in the future. I know it's dark sometimes. And I know all of us begin to ask, how long will we have to live with this system? I know all of us are asking, how long will prejudice blind the visions of men, darken their understanding, and drive bright-eyed wisdom from her sacred throne? When will wounded justice, lying prostrate on the streets of our cities, be lifted from this dust of shame to reign supreme among the children of men? Yes, when will the radiant star of hope be plunged against the nocturnal bosom of this lonely night?
200,000 Americans, black and white, walked slowly through the sun-baked streets of Atlanta, following the mule-drawn sharecropper's farm wagon that carried his casket. In the aftermath of King's death, riots broke out in over 100 cities. Tens of thousands were arrested.
Martin Luther King Jr. now rests in peace next to his wife Coretta Scott King here in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's review what we've learned today using this concept map. Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the leaders of the civil rights movement. He led the Montgomery bus boycott, which led to the March on Washington. The March on Washington is where he gave his famous I Have a Dream speech, which led to him winning a Nobel Peace Prize. 4 years later, he was assassinated on April 4th, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee. After this, he was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award.